The greatest prayer of all. Religious believers are being drifted away from true prayer. Children are first taught the guardian angel prayer, brought to church for services, and more prayers. But for centuries, the Christian church has taught prayer as addressed to Jesus, Mary, saints, and angels. God is a hazy maze, even as prayed to or sang to with the Our Father prayer at Mass. There is a need for a lesson on true prayer. Prayer rooted in the word to plead or to call is either oral or mental prayer. Oral prayer is through words recited, as for example led by a prayer leader. The Catholic Mass is oral prayer with voice responses from Mass-goers. Group rosary recital is also oral prayer, repeated like mantras that lull us to a devotional state of mind. The hand-to-hand chain extemporaneous oral prayer is good and touching, but there is also silent prayer. The simplest is recollection, as a group leader calls for a moment of silence and quiet on a solemn occasion. Another one is reflection. It's mental prayer, more difficult to do, as this is slow reading of an inspirational book, to stop at intervals and mull on questions such as why, what, and how. The third is contemplation, and UNESCO set our age as one of learning through contemplation, past learning by sense and reason. Contemplation is conplace, or staying a while in pleasure. In Christian contemplation, this is done using the imagination to picture gospel scenes leading to talk with Jesus and Mary. Seminary mental prayer is done daily for 30 minutes and is not applicable to lay people in their busy work or career. How can contemplation be done as prayer for lay people? This is a prayer to God, not Jesus, Mary, or the saints. It needs first disposition to reality, habitual receptivity of our physical environment through the senses. Be more perceptive. The sight of beauty around us, natural setting, cityscape, sense of hearing, such as music, touch, sound, smell. God is unseen immensity, or a presence everywhere. There is a need for a moment of silence and solitude in a room or a garden. Lastly, plunge into God's omnipresence before, around, through, and through us. Stay a while in a humble, loving experience of God's immensity, infinity, and eternity. This can take only 1 minute out of 1,440 minutes a day. This is the greatest of all prayers. Immediately awake, set your first thought on God for a few seconds. Be conscious of Him as shining beauty, radiant joy, created power, purity, serenity, all-pervading love. This takes only a moment, but the habit formed, it is of inestimable importance. It sets the tone for the whole day.